Welcome to the Curiosity Classroom. Get ready to embark on a journey of endless learning and exploration. The partition of India and Pakistan in 1947 is a complex and deeply significant event in the history of South Asia. It marked the end of British colonial rule in India and the creation of two separate nations, India and Pakistan, in the Indian subcontinent. This division was driven by a combination of historical, religious, and political factors, resulting in one of the largest and most violent mass migrations in human history. The roots of the partition can be traced back to the long history of British colonial rule in India, which began in the mid-18th century. As British influence expanded, India's diverse population found itself under a single colonial administration, leading to the emergence of Indian nationalism and the demand for self-rule. Religious and communal tensions played a significant role in the partition. India was home to a diverse population, including Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, and others. The two largest religious communities were Hindus and Muslims, and the division between them was often exacerbated by British colonial policies, such as the separate electorates introduced through the Government of India Act of 1909. The demand for a separate Muslim state gained momentum during the early 20th century, led by the All India Muslim League, with prominent leaders like Muhammad Ali Jinnah advocating for the rights of Muslims in a Hindu-majority India. The two-nation theory, which argued that Hindus and Muslims were distinct nations with separate interests, further fueled the demand for a separate Muslim state, eventually leading to the creation of Pakistan. World War II had a profound impact on the Indian subcontinent. Britain's war effort, coupled with the pressure from Indian leaders, led to the realization that the time had come for British withdrawal from India. In 1947, the British government announced its intention to leave, and a plan for partition was formulated. If you're finding this video as fascinating as we do, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your fellow learners, and subscribe to the Curiosity Classroom for more captivating content. Lord Louis Mountbatten, the last Viceroy of India, was tasked with overseeing the transition to independence. His plan for partition, known as the Mountbatten Plan, involved the division of British India into two dominions, India and Pakistan, with the provinces of Punjab and Bengal being divided along religious lines. A boundary commission was established to determine the exact borders. The partition was accompanied by horrific violence and mass migrations. The communal tensions that had simmered for years erupted into riots, massacres, and a massive population transfer. It is estimated that between 10 to 15 million people were displaced, and hundreds of thousands lost their lives in the process. Trains carrying refugees were often attacked, and countless atrocities were committed on both sides. On August 15, 1947, India and Pakistan gained their independence. India became a secular, democratic state, while Pakistan was created as a homeland for Muslims. The leaders of the newly formed nations were Jawaharlal Nehru in India and Muhammad Ali Jinnah in Pakistan. The partition also left a lasting legacy of conflict between India and Pakistan, particularly over the region of Jammu and Kashmir. The princely state of Kashmir had a majority Muslim population but a Hindu ruler, which led to a dispute over its accession to India or Pakistan. This dispute resulted in the First Kashmir War, and the issue remains unresolved to this day, with both countries controlling different parts of the region. The partition of India and Pakistan left deep scars and continues to influence the region's politics and relationships. It also impacted the social and cultural fabric of both nations and has been a source of both pain and pride for their respective citizens. The event remains a critical chapter in the history of South Asia and has left an enduring mark on the subcontinent's history, politics, and society. Thanks for joining us in the Curiosity Classroom. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge never ends, so keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep satisfying your curiosity.